And we're back for another one. So, in today's video, I want to talk about with you guys tips to get higher profits. How to get higher profits with your Facebook ads, okay? How to profit more with your Facebook ads. I've been having conversations with different media buyers, different guys that run ads for different offers, different industries, and there's common issues that most people are facing. You're probably having these issues too. Maybe you're spending money and you're not seeing the return, or the return is slim to none, or you're spending and you're losing money, right? So there's obviously different ways to tackle the problem, right? Because different problems mean different ways to approach it. And but at the end of the day, there is always a solution. All right, so with that being said, let's jump into this article here that I keep it bookmarked, and it's something you want to continue to read like over and over, so you have this information burned into your mind. So number one, if you're talking about how to get higher profit margin from your ads, like let's say there's different scenarios. Okay, again, let's say you're in the scenario of you are running ads right now, but your profit margins are just too slim. You're barely making any money, any profit, right? So number one is improve upon your targeting. Now this goes against what's going on in the industry today. Is everyone saying broad targeting, broad targeting, right? And I mean that's all fine and great and dandy, right? But the problem, and I talked about this before, the problem with broad targeting is, like, think about, what does broad mean? Okay, if you're talking technicalities on your ads, it just means, if you're in your ad dashboard here, I'm in one of my ad dashboards. On the detailed targeting, it simply means, broad means don't put anything. Broad means you're not going to target any interest whatsoever. So when you think about that, it means you're going to show your ads to people that may or may not be interested in what you're selling. So, and everyone's talking about the pixel. Yeah, but the pixel is so smart. It knows your buyers and all this stuff, right? Maybe so, maybe not, right? These sound like things that are coming from Facebook reps, right? A Facebook rep talks to, if you ever had a Facebook rep, I've had a few in my career. Well, they're not necessarily the most advanced media buyers, because these Facebook reps, they're not spending their own money on Facebook ads. They're a guy behind the scenes and they work in Facebook. They're not media buyers. They're not guys thinking about how to maximize your profit from your ads. They have different agendas. So even though maybe your Facebook rep is saying, "Yeah, you guys go broad, you'll crush it, whatever," I don't play by those rules. And the reason why is because I test everything myself. So if that's what they're saying, I'm going to test it. I'm going to back test it, double check it, and I see from my own results that using interest targeting, it's a good thing. Okay, yesterday I banked $16,000 in profit for this one offer that I'm promoting. You see on my screen here, this is this morning, this 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm at $13,000 in sales this morning. Yesterday I finished the day with $32,000. If you think I'm bullshitting, let me just show you the results. Proof always backs it up. Let's go to yesterday. I know I'm always giving you guys the good, so hit the thumbs up button, like the video, comment down below. Very few people are doing this on the internet nowadays, all right? $36,000 yesterday in sales, all right? So from my ads, doing what I'm telling you to do. Like whatever I'm telling you to do here on the video, on my videos, that's producing my results. How many of these other media buyer guys and Facebook reps are making 30 grand a day with $16,000 a day in profit? Very, very few. That's the top 1%, like 0.1%. So, with that being said, I'm not here to brag and boast. I'm simply here to inspire you guys and to help to share this knowledge with you guys, right? That's all I'm doing here. So, let's recap. Number 1 is improve upon your targeting. Your targeting can make or break your campaign. No exaggeration. Literally, I this is what I experienced myself. So, there's different types of targeting. If we just jump into here, This is ad espresso. You guys know I already talked about this before. I love this platform. But if we're talking about targeting, well, this is the targeting section. So you can target your audience based on countries, regions. You can do city. You guys already know this. If you're watching my videos, you're not newbies here, right? You already know what the deal is. But my point is, targeting to me is beyond just location, age, and gender. It's about interest targeting. There has to be something more to it. So let's show an example. Let me jump into the ad library here, and let's just find any old product on ads right now. And I'm going to show you some examples of what kind of targeting I would potentially do for some of these products I see here. Now, I don't know if these products are good or bad or whatever. I'm just showing you an example of if I was the one promoting some of these products, what would I do for targeting? So, like, let's look at this one. Here's an example. KDP on demand. Let's look at it. All right, so Christmas giant bundle, coloring books, activity books, dot marker pages, scissor skills, activity books for kids. Okay, so this is something for kids, but a kid is not going to buy this. The parent is going to buy the product for the kid. And it's about activity books for kids. Okay, great. Knowing that, now look at this example, okay? Think about this, you guys. Just fucking use your brain. Think about this for a second. Everyone's talking about broad targeting, right? But if this is your product, if you run this thing on broad targeting, that means you're showing this thing to people who are not parents, to kids, to grandmas, all types of people. And all types of people are not going to buy this product. Who is most likely to buy this damn product? Think about it. I can see right off the bat it's going to be parents. So, how about we start looking for maybe parents, right? Let's see. Parents up to 12 months. Why not? Let's try it out. It says activity books for kids. So probably this is going to be for kids maybe 6 to 10 years old, right? So let's keep that in mind. Parents with children 6 to 8 years old. Why not? Let's test that thing out. Okay, here's the problem though. The actual audience size is only 200,000 people. Although it says there's about 10 million people in the audience, so that I don't like that. So what I would do with that, and the ages do play a part. If I just remove all ages, but that doesn't make sense because that means you're going to show this to 18-year-old kids who are not going to buy this. So I would go 35 to 65 for this product, and it's still too small of an audience. I like my audiences a couple million minimum. So what I'm going to do in this situation is I'm going to add some more. So I'll do 9 to 12. What else we got? Education, toys, Lego. All right, let me see what else I can find from this. So we got Christmas giant bundles. Okay, so Christmas bundle. They're gonna do best with this offer to people that are like online shoppers, people that do a lot of online shopping, meaning they just buy random little products on the internet. There's lots of those type of people. So those type of people, I already know that audience. Those people are called online shopping. I'm giving you guys the goods right now. I think you guys should be paying me, even though I'm not here looking for money from you. I'm giving you guys the damn goods. So online shopping. Well, I know there's a few of these ones. These are some really good interest. Engaged shoppers. Engaged shoppers is one of them, and there's another one. It's called. It's called online shoppers or online shopping. Yeah, it's got to be. I think it's the retail one. Yeah, the retail. So look at what I just did. Look, I bumped it up now to 100 million people. Now tell me, right? Think about this, you guys. Think about this. You guys are talking about broad targeting. Why go broad when you can still do interest targeting and have humongous audiences? You guys are not getting it, man. You guys are not getting it. And all I'm saying to do is to test out targeting. It's going to benefit you in the end. Think about this. So with ad espresso, what you can do is you can make your ad, you can run one ad set for each of these interests, or you can combine them all. Now, again, that means you're only going to show ads to people that are in all of these interest groups. Think about how powerful that is. Think about how targeted that is. And it's only 400,000 people, but it depends if these guys are trying to scale or just make a few sales. I don't know what the deal is, but if they're just trying to make a sale or a couple sales a day, well, this will get them to that goal. It's a small audience, but it's extremely targeted. You see? So that's how I approach this stuff. That's just one random example. Let's do one more quickly. Let's see, something good, something good. And this is why most people lose money on their ads, because most of these are absolute trash. They're just not good creatives. They're just not good. But let's look at this one. And that's okay, you guys. If your ads suck, that's okay. It just means you need to learn how to make better ads. And I have a solution coming for you guys very soon. If you want to know more, comment down below, hit me up, send me a message. And I got a solution for your creatives. I got the best solution I've ever found. I use it myself, and it helps me to get new creatives on a daily basis if I need it. Sometimes I don't need new creatives every day, but sometimes you do. All right, so this ad, it says 2 million shirt designs. So the offer is grab your exclusive bundle to create 2 million shirt designs. Okay, so I can tell this is Chat GPT text. So one thing you don't want to do on your ads, don't just copy and paste Chat GPT text into your ad creative, because some of us, savvy marketers and other people, we can spot that, and that looks really weak. But besides that, it's an offer about shirt designs. So who wants shirt designs? I mean, maybe people that want shirt designs are like marketers. Let's see, or internet marketing, affiliate marketers, probably. Affiliate marketers, there's interest for sure. They're trying to talk to entrepreneurs, e-commerce owners. Okay. What about e-commerce? We got marketing, business. Like I would run it on all of these. Marketing, business opportunity, drop shipping. I mean, come on. If you target drop shippers with this offer, I'm sure you're going to get sales because it's talking to them. Even though it's not a drop ship, it's print on demand, which is very similar to drop shipping. So you see what my point here is? If you guys are talking about broad targeting all the time, well, why not show your ad to people that want the thing already? You see what I'm saying? And what that does, it gets you higher profit margins. Look at this. Yesterday, I banked $16,000 in one day, chilling. Like I'm doing work that I love to do. I'm not, doing anything absurd. I'm just on my laptop here on the internet, and we do this just like every day. It's normal everyday stuff. And I do that with targeting, interest targeting, you guys. Come on. I'm going to be the only guy on YouTube talking about let's get back to real targeting here. Let's not do broad targeting all the time. I mean, if you're crushing it on broad, amazing. But if you're not, maybe look at a different route. And I would suggest look at what I'm talking about in this video. It's called targeting, right? Never forget targeting. So besides that, I don't mess with targeting different devices. I just I like to stick with the mobile feed on Facebook. And when I see something that works on the mobile feed on Facebook, I will then duplicate it and add the Instagram feed. So I'm running feeds on both Facebook and Instagram. And that's how I crush it. That's how we're doing these type of numbers. So if you guys like that video, if you like that type of content, you want more, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next. And we'll get to it. Hope you guys love that one. Subscribe, like, comment. Stay tuned for that solution about getting Facebook creatives, the best creatives on the market, hands down. All you guys are probably doing like getting Fiverr, getting guys on Fiverr and Upwork to make your creatives. I would suggest you stop doing that because that's why they're not working. So until the next video, I'll see you guys there. Have a great one.